Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Howdy, folks. I'm Bob Shub, physical therapist.
Matt Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we're the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're talking about the worst way to treat sciatica. We've seen this happen, and we've heard people try these type of things. And we're gonna convince you after this video that they're not the right things to try, and we are going to give you, fortunately, the right things to do.
There you go. Yep, just typical things that you'll see. But we better get to this.
By
Why
the way,
do I have
our
this
giveaway is a back and neck massager. It's got the Bob and Brad name on it because it is of good quality and it works very well.
It's beautiful.
You can go to bobandbrad.com, go to the giveaway section, and you can sign up for today.
Yep. Does the back, low back. It actually even does hamstrings well, which wasn't designed for it, but we found it was great
muscles.
for it. Yep. All right, let's get on with the sciatica mystery.
So first of all, let's talk about what sciatica is.
Yes.
Normally, normally it's a pinching of the nerve in the back of a nerve.
So here we've got the lumbar spine, and that's where sciatica starts. And here, can you zoom in on this, Tanner?
Got the nerve roots.
Yep, the nerve roots coming out, and these nerve roots actually go down through the hip and into the leg, all the way to the foot. So if here's a bulging or a herniated disc bulging out, and it's putting pressure on this nerve root, and as a result of that pressure, pain where the nerve goes all the way down to the foot. Sometimes it's numbness, tingling, burning, all kinds of weird sensations.
And what can cause that disc to bulge out is, show the position, Brad. If your back is doing
if we're rounded and slouched, either for prolonged periods of time from bad posture or maybe from lifting with poor body mechanics.
We'll show it on here too. Here's two vertebrae, and there's a disc in between. Here's a nerve. I hope we can pick this out.
This is,
I'm going to go ahead and...
Is it... Right.
Can you see that?
Can you see that, Tanner? And point to it. It's unfortunately it's not red in color like the other one, but it's
pushing against the nerve.
Yep. So it's when this happens, it kind of forces that inside of the disc to bulge into that nerve. Oof.
So what we often see is people, the first thing they go, I got pain in my back, in my leg. I'm gonna stretch forward like this.
And stretch the muscles out.
Stretch the muscles out.
You got pain, you stretch it out.
That's going to make it worse.
And if they got pain here, they think, well, I better do the hamstring stretch. And they learn that. And then they do this. So you're making the back worse. And the stretch on the muscles might be okay, but it's making the sciatica
worse.
There you go.
Absolutely. Now, there is one rare case where stretching actually might help.
Right.
And that's piriformis syndrome. It's now called deep gluteal syndrome.
Yeah, it's got to change the name.
Right. But for the latest stats I saw, it's only 0.3% to 6% of all cases.
So, if you're gonna,
if you're a betting man,
Right. Yep.
So you're not going to want to stretch it. You're not going to want to take a. You got the ball, Brad?
Yes, right here.
Yeah, you're not going to take a lacrosse ball and sit on it or roll along the hamstring or a foam roller.
Right. The idea that you're going to loosen the muscles up. I mean, it's not going to make it worse, but it's not going to solve the problem.
No, what you want to do is first go to bobandbrad.com and go to the program section. We have free programs that I'm going to tell you right now, other companies would charge lots of money for these programs.
So what this program is not like a program for a computer. It's a library of videos specific for sciatica. There's 40 of them there. Look at the title. They're about 10 minutes long. And we have a free PDF printout for every video showing pictures of the exercises. Told Mike to leave it here, but he didn't. Darn it.
Yeah, it's absolutely free. We didn't ask for an email.
Yeah, this is...
So I'm going to show you just a couple of exercises that we first start off when you have sciatica.
Yep. All right.
So for a lot of you, you won't even be able to lie on your stomach. It'll irritate your back.
Mm-hmm.
But you may want to start with a couple pillows underneath your abdomen or your
Hips.
pelvis.
Mhm.
So you start off and you just this is so simple. You just lie there. Who can't do that, Brad, right?
Right. Sometimes you'll lie there at first, and initially it may feel good, or it might take 20 to 30 seconds, and the things settle down. And then if you feel your leg feeling better, boy, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, we're looking for the symptoms down the leg. Are they getting better?
Right.
Not the symptoms in the back. Now, after a while, it might even be the next day, you might want to take one pillow out.
Here, allow me, Bob.
There you go. All right. And then the same thing. You're just going to lie here 5-10 minutes and
Mhm.
see what happens to the symptoms. If they continue to improve, next day or the same day, you go down to no pillows.
Right.
And eventually, you might even try putting your fist up like this and
Sure.
put your chin on the fist. You might try 2 fists.
And people say, what the heck does that got to do with your low back? But you can see the back here is coming up, and putting a little bit of arch in here to help get that bulge back in where it belongs.
Yep. And eventually, you could even try
Mm.
prone on an elbow, is what we
Right.
call.
Now, Bob, I've done this with many patients in one session.
Right.
Start with 2 pillows, and before they leave, I'm here. That doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does happen. That
Right.
fast.
Very good point. And finally, we're going to progress to even putting your hands underneath your shoulders and doing some press ups.
Right.
Micro press ups, we call them.
Yep. Again, our program section has all these videos with all the
Even more
details.
advancements. Yeah.
More advanced exercises. If you're having problems with it, it's all there. It's really a good deal.
There you go. And if you do have piriformis syndrome, we have lots of videos on piriformis syndrome. So
Exactly.
you can watch then if you are one of the rare cases where it's actually caused by a muscle in your butt crossing over to the sciatic nerve. So
Right.
anything else you want to say, Brad?
Well, Bob, I did want to mention
Apparently not.
it's possible that they have stenosis,
Oh, sure.
particularly if you're, 55, 60 and older. There's probably 20 or 30% of those people that this will not work.
Yeah, it'll feel worse.
Right.
They're going to feel better if they do bend forward.
Right.
They're kind of the shopping cart
Right.
syndrome, where if you push your shopping cart, you feel better.
So the treatment is go to the store and push.
That's right. You go
Just
to
kidding.
Walmart,
There,
you push this shopping cart around.
there is a video on that in the program series that explains that whole phenomenon with.
Is there a video on what explains why
Why
you
we
and I
are-
get along?
Yeah, we don't go that far. That takes a real psychologist.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for
Good luck
watching.
with that.